guys, I figured I'd show you this mountain that we have to haul the grain over. I should have started at the bottom to give you an idea how long it is. I don't know, it's like it might be 5 miles from one end to the other. Just heading over the mountain here. This is why I'd probably try to stay away from the smaller gas grain trucks if I ever do upgrade. And I don't know if I will, I'm just kind of talking out loud, but I figured I'd share this with you, how this mountain is getting up over here. And when I come down, I'll do a video, because you can see my place from the top of the mountain. It's just a straight pull all the way up. I don't know what the grade is. What's nice, it has some spots where it levels off. There are, like here, we're getting to a spot where it levels off. I think that's why a lot of the reason why a lot of trucks haven't run off of this mountain. We have some mountains where they're real bad. The trucks tend to miss a gear coming down the mountain and then they roll it. But then you got another steep part here. That levels off, and we got another steep part coming up. A couple of years ago they had logged this off. None of these trees were over there. You could basically see the entire valley from up here. It was a real nice view. The trees have grown up since. Now we're pulling up again. Like I said, my neighbor, I went with him when he took a load of corn in with a C60, and he was screaming. That poor gas motor was running as fast as it could go. White smoke pouring out of the truck. About 5-6 miles an hour to get up over this mountain, and we're still going up. And I started this video about in the middle, halfway up, but going up again here. And then it levels off. So one nice thing, you can kind of get a run at, now we go up again, or you can kind of get a run at some of these spots where it gets steep on the level spots. But and when you're going downhill, it gives your air brakes a rest. I know I brought our fire truck to a barn fire over here the one year, and it's an international fire truck. It has a 530 international diesel engine. Power's not the issue. Coming down the other side, it holds 1,500 gallons of water, and it's pretty well loaded down. So then we get up top here, and this is where the township line changes, and we head into the next valley. Then we start going down. And it's not as nice going down this side as it is the other side. When you're loaded and going in, that's where it's a little bit hairier to haul grain. Now we start going down. You got these tight turns, these bends at the very top of the mountain. Here's an S-curve here. It's fun on the motorcycle. When I was younger, I had a motorcycle. Now we go down. And you gotta watch your speed going down this section here, because there's a sharp turn to the left. And then this here makes a real sharp turn to the left. So you gotta watch going around this turn. And then we have a sharp turn to the right. So you get the picture. I don't mean to narrate just driving here, but you get the idea why you have to have kind of a heavy duty truck. Have a good driver that won't miss any gears. There's another set of S-curves here. Now our fire truck, it's an automatic. It has an engine brake, and that's pretty nice. But the one day when we went to this fire, the engine brake wasn't working, and the brakes were fading out on the way down the mountain. I was getting kind of worried. Wasn't a good day, but we made it there safely. And then while we were waiting to dump the water, we kind of diagnosed what the issue was. The switch was starting to go bad, but then even though we're going down, you have to go up. And this is life in the mountains. So there's up there, now it levels off. Now we go down, and then at the bottom there's a real hard curve to the left, I think. So I'll do a video coming down. So yeah, this is a real steep part here. This is a nasty little spot where it goes downhill. Yeah, you can see how much it drops off down there. You really got to watch because it's down and then a hard left turn. So I'm sure you could do it with an older truck, but I just want to kind of show you what you have to deal with to get the grain to the buyer. So it takes a real good truck and a real good driver. So, but my neighbor's making it work with a C60, so I'll catch you on the way down the other way. All right, guys, we're headed down this mountain here. I'm glad that this way you're going empty. That it's not the other way around. It's just a long straight pull up over this side. I don't know if you can how well you can see through the trees. That's the valley down there. I'm at the end of the valley pretty well. Just about at the end. Ground isn't too bad. Like I say, it's a shale, a red shale type of soil that we're dealing with. A lot of times when everything's plowed, the ground, all the strips, it has a reddish tint to everything, just because of the type of soil and the shale. So we're going down here. I figured I'd just give you the ride down on going back to my place down this mountain. And once we get through these trees, you can see my place, and I don't know if we're going to be able to see the combine. It's nice. The truck, it's an automatic transmission, but one nice thing, I can push the overdrive button off and just coast down without needing the brakes right away. Like I say, with these level spots, gives the air brakes a rest. You can get down a gear if you have to get down a gear. I don't know if it's true. You hear a lot of wild stories, but somebody had told me that when they built these roads, they had these steps built in purposely because with the coal that they were hauling around in the area, everything was done with mules in the old days. And they said that these steps were dug out so that way the mules would only have to pull up a short incline and they could get a rest. So I don't know if there's any truth to that. You hear these stories, but if you look off into the distance out there, and I don't know how well I can zoom in here. See if I can see it a little bit better. I can see the grain truck here with just my eye, the one triaxle, but I can't see anything else. I don't know if it's showing up. But basically that first set of fields there that you see, that's my place. I know when I'm in the fields out at my place, you can see the road, this mountain road. I could see the combine when it was coming over. Let me zoom back out here. So, yeah, if anybody knows some of the history, I don't know. That's what I was told, that they designed these mountains with level spots so that way when the mules were pulling, just a quick pull up an incline and then a level spot to rest. So I'm going to get back, see how the harvest is going. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.